I served in the Nachal Brigade as a commander 3 years, and actually I finished my reserve service from October 7 in last week. We served, me and my team, something like 160 days.
You served for 160 days. That's a very long period. If you can share some of the experience during your serving there.
Yeah.
How was your experience?
Wow. We started at October 7, Saturday morning, rockets at the south of Israel. Then we saw the video with the Hamas that came to Sderot, a city near to Gaza, with the cars, and we didn't believe. It felt like it can be real. And then they called us to come to the army with all our team, and we went to the north without phones and nothing. We didn't know anything about what's happening. And then a few days after October 7, actually October 11, they told me, one of my best friends, his name is Daniel Castiel, he served in a special unit. He died with two more friends. It was tough for me. No nothing, cried 2 hours, and then, okay, give me back my weapon, and walls surrounding me of my feelings. Stopped crying, stopped everything. You need to practice right now. You need to be ready. You need to be on focus for the team. And I think this is the hardest thing to me. Feel like that, like I didn't cry enough. I didn't feel sad enough. And then keep moving, move on. And more friends in my crew, the same happened to them. Told them one of their family died. That's my biggest memory, we'll call that, at this war. And then we served at the north border. Yeah, it was scary, long, but we did it. We saved of our board, saving our country.
October 7th, I was in my house with my family in a holiday vacation. It was a holiday in Israel at the time. And we woke up 6 o'clock in the morning from a huge sound of missile that bombed right near our house. All the house was shaking. I took my head out of the window and saw a big explosion near to my house. Took my uniforms, my pistol, my gun, and drove to the south to help my friends and my unit to defend our country. Meanwhile, I heard in the radio when I was driving to the south, the terrorists get into Israel and slaughtering a lot of civilians that live near the border of the Gaza Strip. When I get there, I saw a lot of wounded people, civilians and soldiers too, and I decided that I will rescue as many people that I can. I did a first aid to a lot of people that was wounded on the field, civilians that was escaping from a big party that was in the fields over there, the Nova party, and took them out of the fields where they was wounded and took them to an ambulance that they can go to the nearest hospital and to save their lives. I was managed to rescue 15 people from the 3 hours that I was was in the field. Then I heard that there was a big massacre around the kibbutz Kfar Aza, and I decided to go over there. On my way to kibbutz Kfar Aza, there was a big ambush with 200 terrorists that was there waiting for us. Before we get there, they slaughtered a lot of civilians in that place on the road to kibbutz Kfar Aza, and we saw a lot of civilians that was killed on the road, and we started to fight those terrorists to not allow them get into Israel, to the cities, Ashkelon, Ashdod, Tel Aviv. We stopped them over there and started to fight them. While the combat was continued, I was wounded in my leg from a shot. Then I managed to rescue myself, to put first aid on my leg, and then to get to the nearest hospital that I could achieve to get in. The past 7 months, I've been a lot in hospitals in Israel, and rehabilitation, and taking care of myself. And my next goal is to get back on the army, to get back to my unit, to help my friends, to continue this war that we don't have other choice to be in.